What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hercules back with another video. As y'all can see, your boy ain't got no sling on. It's been exactly a week and a day since I dislocated my shoulder, and I'm actually pretty surprised and I'm happy about my progress. So as you can see, guys, I do have mobility in my shoulder. As you see, I can come here, we can get here, and I am now able to go above head with slight pain, and it's literally like a 1 or a 2 out of 10. Barely anything at all. So we're still working on that. I don't know if it's really there or if it's just me, psychologically thinking about the injury. It's kind of hard for me to reach above my head without worrying about it slipping out or anything like that. So that's what today's video is going to be basically about. I said it a couple of videos ago. I spoke about my next couple of videos. The content will change a little bit. I'm just going to be showing you guys my shoulder rehab. I'll be putting some leg videos out there because I can still train legs like normal. And as my recovery progresses, I'll start to throw the weights back into the routines. I mean, hell, I might even throw, in a couple of weeks, if I'm able to do light weights, I might even show y'all a super high volume, lightweight based upper body workout, things like that. We'll see how it goes. So we just playing it day by day. Like I said, I'm just blessed and happy to be recovering as fast as I am. I was thinking I would need to be in a sling for at least 2-3 weeks, out of lifting for 12 to 16 weeks, but I'm thinking I'll be able to get back a little sooner. Obviously, I'm going to be careful and, like I said, play it day by day, go by how I feel, and go from there. As long as I'm doing my rehabilitation exercises, I should recover just fine. So with that being said, guys, today's video is going to be me just showing you guys what I'm doing. For those people out there that maybe experience what I'm going through, or even if you haven't just recently dislocated your shoulder and you do have shoulder problems, you just want to prevent yourself from dislocating your shoulder, these exercises do strengthen up the rotator cuff. It's a good exercise for good routine for creating better stability within the shoulder joints, and that's on both sides. So you don't have to be injured to do these, is basically what I'm telling you. So with that being said, guys, we're going to get to the video. I'm going to throw the music over. I'm going to throw that voiceover on. And I'm going to show you guys these movements. So check it out. So guys, first we're going to be starting off with forearm wall slide. So as you can see, it's a simple movement. But depending on what stage you are in recovery, it can also be difficult as far as figuring out how much mobility you do have. So first thing you're going to want to do, guys, is set your feet. So you don't want to have your toes right up against the wall. Leave about a foot of space between your feet and the wall and lean forward. Place that elbow up against the wall all the way up to the wrist. You don't want to have any space there. As you slide the arm up above your head, you want to try to keep that forearm against the wall. Not with too much force, but you're doing to make sure you keep it up against the wall. That's what's going to allow you to work that shoulder and get that good stretch on the lat. Depending on your mobility, guys, that'll tell you how far you need to come up. If you feel any discomfort, make sure you stop there and bring the arm back down. After doing the wall slides, you want to grab yourself a resistance band. So again, depending on where you are in your stage of recovery, the weight is up to you. I started off with 10 pounds of resistance just to be safe. Find yourself a solid pole or anything in the gym or in your house, wherever you need, and wrap the resistance band around that. You're going to want the resistance band low enough to where it keeps your arm at a 90-degree angle, right? Take that upper arm, press it up against your side, and externally rotate at the shoulder. Now don't get it twisted, guys. Trust me, it looks like an easy movement, but when you don't have the full strength that you used to having in the shoulder, it actually ends up being quite challenging. I went in the office and actually had a good amount of sweat going after doing this full routine. You're going to want to rotate externally, but you don't want to go too far. You just want to stop when you have the forearm area pointed straight in front of you, guys. You don't want to overextend. Next, you're going to keep the resistance band the same height. Same thing here. You want to have the arm at a 90-degree angle. Take that upper arm, press it up against the side. This time, start off in the middle and pull internally towards the stomach. Just like you see here in the video, guys. Like I said, tempo, you don't want to have it too fast. Take it nice and easy. Actually allow the rotator to do its job. Allow the head of the humerus to rotate in there nice and smooth. Like I said before, this is also good, guys. You don't have to do this when you're injured. This is also something that you could do before you do your shoulder days, before you do chest days. It'll really warm up that shoulder girdle area, get those rotator cuff muscles firing so that you don't have any injuries. Next, we're gonna move on to an isometric external rotation. So same concept here. Find yourself a doorway or a pole or a machine. It really doesn't matter. Put that arm at 90 degrees. Put whatever you're using up against the back of the hand and rotate externally. I wouldn't say as hard as you can, but you do want to apply a good amount of force so that you can get that muscle group working and get some blood flow going in there. Extend out and you hold that for about 12 seconds. Same thing, other way, isometric internal rotation. So same thing, guys, you're gonna want to do this for 3 sets. Put your hand on the other side of whatever you're using. Now you're gonna press inward towards your stomach and internally rotate your hand. Hold that position for about 10 to 12 seconds. Again, if you feel any pain, guys, everybody's rep range and time that they hold these positions is gonna be different based off of your discomfort. Next, you're going to be doing scapular rotations, guys. So pretty simple here. As you can see, you're going to do 3 sets of 10. All you're doing is taking those shoulders, doing a shoulder shrug, retracting the scapula, packing the shoulders down, protracting the scapula. You're doing that in one full motion. Y'all got me using the big terms today. That's why it's good to have videos, guys, so that you not only hear the words, but you get a visual idea of how to do this stuff. Nice and controlled, no need to rush. Next, you're gonna grab yourself a PVC pipe. If you don't have that, a broomstick will work. Even a resistant band will work, guys. You're gonna hold your hands down right outside of the waist. You're gonna come up, squeeze the traps, pack those shoulders down, come up, squeeze the traps. Nice and slow. Like I said, you're gonna feel a good burn in the shoulders. As long as it's not a bad burn, you wanna make sure it's a good burn. Definitely a workout. Trust me, when I got done with this entire thing, my traps was on fire. I didn't expect to get such a workout from something that seems so simple, but definitely not just easy going. As you progress through this, you'll notice that it's actually a great workout for the shoulders, a good workout for the traps. Next, you're gonna take whatever object you're using here, something super light, and you're gonna do a front shoulder raise. Now, when I did these, as far as the comfort, again, you can bring your hands closer together if you want. I apologize for not getting a front angle view of this, but I can just explain to you guys what I did was I had my hands outside of shoulder width, nice and wide. That way I wouldn't put too much stress on my shoulder as I flexed. What this is shoulder flexion, so make sure you're being careful on these, especially if you don't have the mobility to get the hands above the head. Last but not the least, guys, now that everything's nice and warmed up, you got the mobility in the shoulder going, fired up, you got some blood flow in the shoulder girdle, and then those rotator cuffs, you're going to end with some wall push-ups. Kind of the same way we did the wall slides, man. It depends on your discomfort. So this workout gets more challenging depending on how far your feet are away from the wall. So for me, I put my feet about 1.5 feet away from the wall, and I tried it there, and it wasn't too difficult. So then on my next set, I ended up doing about 2 feet away from the wall to add a little bit more of a challenge. Make sure you retract that scapula when you do these, guys. Have that chest out. Make sure you're pressing with the chest and not just pressing with the shoulders. Really focusing on form and getting a good squeeze. Had to show y'all a quick flex. Your boy is I still got it, man. I haven't lost any size. As you can see, that tricep is popping from the side. So here's the set here where you see now I have a much bigger angle as I moved my feet further away from the wall. Coming down, coming up, nice and controlled, about a 2-second tempo. You're going to do this for about 3 sets, guys. I understand it's not the funnest workout, but very important and very essential. So make sure you guys give it a try. Alright, YouTube family, those were your exercises to rehab that shoulder. Get that strength back in that rotator cuff. Get that mobility back. That way you can get back in the gym and get back to hitting those weights. Like I said in the voiceover, take your time with all these exercises. Make sure you're going by, listen to your body. If there's any discomfort, any too much pain during any of the movements, definitely stop what you're doing. Come back to it later. Let yourself recover. The biggest thing people fail to do in the gym is listen to their body. I mean, even me, guys, I can admit, just a week ago, I just was telling Lexi, I said, I'm going to take a week off. Not a week ago, but a couple of weeks ago, I was saying I was going to take a week off because I could feel the inflammation building up. I could feel all my tendons and all the aches and all the pains. And usually when I feel that way, I would take a week off. Unfortunately, this time, I just took a little too long. I'd recommend doing this full exercise at least 3 times a week in the beginning. That's where I'm starting out at. I actually didn't feel too bad doing it today. That was my first time doing the full thing. So I'm probably going to do 3 times a week. Then I'll progress to 4 times next week. And depending on how I feel after that, we may progress into super, super lightweight and adding like some super light resistance. Maybe not even free weights, maybe just machines. But like I said, I'm going to take my time getting back into this. I don't want to re-dislocate. I know it's super common to re-dislocate your shoulder. Hopefully for me, since I had a rare type of dislocation, which was an inferior dislocation, I don't run into that issue again. And go back to the other, I actually posted a video for those that's watching this and didn't see the dislocation video. I posted that video a couple of times back. Go check that out so you can see what an inferior dislocation looks like. I posted a diagram to show you guys. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know down below if this helps you out and allows you to get back in that gym. I would love to hear somebody else's story that's similar to mine. Turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on the future content. Hercules out.